Okay. So, that's all up and running. And Birdie. Birdie. Birdie's going to go this way and do druid things. And then the adept is going to go. And he is not going to try to disengage because he learned his lesson from last time.
Run, Brad.
And instead is just going to try to murder Gray. Actually, he's going to try to murder both of you because he's going to hit you both with an acid splash. So I need a dexterity save from both of you. That is 1 fate point for Luther. Vanwath will get hit, and Luther will not.
Can you imagine that? The man wearing a metal cupboard, even if it's more of a metal colander.
5 points of acid damage. So he turns around to try to take half a step back, and as he does, he just takes both hands at the same time. They start to glow green, and then he just splays his fingers like this, and both of you get hit across the chest with a shot of acid. What was that just got redeemed? I missed it.
20 hit points to the van.
Okay. And
Wait, what? I played a card to either heal a person or give a potion. I decided to heal a person.
Oh, thank you.
So you got 20 hit points.
You're gonna need them. You're gonna need all of them.
I think we both are, because if I get hit like that again, I'm gonna be almost like him, walking around with a giant hole in my chest.
And this flesh golem is going to turn, and he is going to attack the person that attacked him most recently.
We're all just going to become
The spoon?
the dust
No,
bowl.
the spoon. Well, yes, the spoon, and the spoon flew off. So.
Yeah, he's going to attack you.
Yeah.
And that's a miss.
Good.
And that's a miss.
Yay!
Collectively, I don't think his 2 rolls hit.
Like, my armor's not bad, but it's not that good.
Sorry.
Thank you, Bacon.
Okie doke. And
Thank you, Rose.
so, doing things over here. Lots of scuffle and skirmish from the top of the map. And back to Luther. Wait, nope. Sorry. Before that happens, bursting in through this door is another Necroficer and 3 hounds.
Puppies. Right. Yes, there were puppies.
The puppies.
There were puppies with an adorable little thing when you hovered the mouse over them because puppies, but they were not, in fact, that cute.
Nope. Little Frankenpuppers.
So, okay, come on. No. You alone.
And Luther, you're up. Oh, I forgot. This one also would have taken damage from the fire. Because you started a bonfire under him.
Did. Ooh, lots of fire.
Oh, he is super good.
Yahoo! He was like, I don't know what you did, but I'm fully here for it.
Another fate point for Luther. Okay, so you have critically hit the adept, who had like 2 hit points left.
I know. I just wanted to see how high I could get that number.
Apparently 49. So he is super dead.
There used to be an ad up there, and then suddenly he disappeared. Like he got, stuffed in a bag of holding or something.
So he is dead. And as he dies,
You press the digit doft.
those 3 deanimate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
now
what
you guys
happened.
have learned the
Wait.
secret to how to fight these things.
Twiggy frantically ducking, and then suddenly it went like they cut its strings.
Yes.
Trick is,
Yes.
There
the trick
are
is to
no
get one
strings
punch
on.
man in the face. When he falls down, you stab the artificer.
And that is everything that Luther's going.
Oof.
Oh no!
Wow.
Doubles.
Very,
Doubles bad.
very fast dogs. Very fast dogs.
Not quite. I'm still faster.
Yes, you are still faster. However,
They're unfortunately faster than pretty much everybody else.
All right, we need to check the digital weights on these dice. I'm starting to think there might be some weighted dice going on.
I mean, I did download a cheat mod. It's okay though. We're fine.
This is fine.
I mean, he's rolled almost as many ones as he's rolled 20s. I think we need to check to see if he's, scraped off a couple of numbers here.
Oh, I don't have their attack dice in here. That's fine. I'll do it manually. That's gonna miss. And the other one, gonna come up and gnaw on Luther. And that's gonna miss.
What's their attack? I can try it
+4.
while you're doing it.
Okay. It's supposed to be a +4, and they gnaw for D6 +2. And Blaze turn, Alexander turn. That guy is finally dead. That guy is dead. And that makes it Cass's turn.
Alright. I'm going to cast a step forward into the doorway so I can actually see a bit better.
Okay.
Look over at Venwith. Are you gonna do something? Or as I cast Firebolt at the one in front of Luther.
The what in front of Luther?
The doggo. Because I
Okay.
can't see anything else.
Fair enough.
So let us try that.
What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Oh,
So yeah, I should be able to. Okay, so that hits. Damage. Oh, that was almost max.
it almost was, but then it wasn't. So how much was it?
Just 2.
Just 2. Okay. And
I will move down.
all right. And then Vanwith, you're up.
All right.
Keep in mind the spot that has the bonfire on it has a bonfire on it, and if you move through that spot, you will take damage.
That spot.
Yes.
Is there something? Oh, there is something below me. Okay.
All right, gonna come down here and help Twiggy out.
You want to go one more to get advantage,
All right.
like there or the spot that just got highlighted. Either is fine. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
And now you should be able to squish the puppy.
I can flank with my own spoon. I'm okay. I am my own flanking scheme. Although I'm not going to say no. These puppies are scary.
My second edition heritage is showing.
Yes.
I know. Or your Warhammer Fantasy Battles. You know, you're trying to go for rank bonus. You have advantage, so roll again.
Oh.
Not that, I mean, that hits, but you could crit.
So I'll just throw a normal again.
There you go. All right, so now roll for damage. Cool. Okay, so the armored train that is Van Weth finishes picking himself up off the ground, trucks across the field, plants one boot into the rugged stones of the floor and uses it to kind of like heel turn on the spot, and uses that momentum to channel into the strike that hits the dog in the back, kind of spinning it a quarter of the way around and, you know, severing one of its hind legs. You know, if that was a real dog, that would have hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I learned that move from a Duke in the SCA. My right ass cheek has never been the same.
All right, and now Spoon is going to go, and Spoon, I'm going to move you out of the way so I can grab Spoon, and I'll put you back. Spoon would have gone and helped Luther if, you know, this pupper flesh golem was dead, but it's not, so Spoon is going to stay here and attack.
Yes.
Hopefully that way.
With advantage. And it's going to hit.
Gnaw. I will gnaw you.
No gnawing. Don't gnaw on the spoon.
And it's going to do...
Hey, just
some
adds extra
damage.
flavor to those soups.
It does.
My spoon is plenty seasoned without necro puppy drool.
and the necro puppy is bloodied. Birdie does druid things and shows up down here. Basically just suddenly appearing in the room on the other side of a door.
What the druid do?
Someone's turning it.
The adept is going to back up. And the last puppy is going to head over for Birdie. And not terribly hit. But she's not terribly hit pointed, so, you know, it all works out. So the dog has run up started to chew on her leg kind of as she was getting her footing, reappearing inside the room. And Luther, it is your turn.
The dog's part Chihuahua.
Nah. These dogs are part everything. It's just 7 or 8 different dogs sewn together. In fact, they might have just used the same 7 or 8 corpses to make 7 or 8 more dogs and just done the extra work of ripping them apart to put them back together just because it's what they do.
Somebody was just a really frustrated quilter.
Yes.
Necroquilter.
23 damage.
Did you not have advantage?
No, I do not have advantage on my attacks when I'm fighting them by themselves. I just get my sneak
Okay.
attack anyway.
Okay. Fair enough.
'Cause
And-
I'm pretty sure that thing.
Pupper is going to attack Twiggy again.
Okay, can I use a reaction to impose disadvantage?
Yes.
Alright. Stick my shield in
And that is your
face.
reaction for this turn. And it turns the 19 into an 8. And thus a miss.
Well done. Yay!
He started to jump and shield put his, Ray put his shield above it, so it just bounced off.
It reared back to lunge forward, and as it did, Van Weth just reached his shield up and swatted at it, knocking it off balance, seeing as it only has one hind leg at the moment, and thus spoiling its attack.
Did the perfect bad doggo, but with a shield.
Yes. The shield was a giant metal rolled newspaper. And now
People
this
react
one,
the same way.
this one is going to
True.
go after Luther. It almost had a chance, and then it rolled one panel more. Because it was a 20, and then it became a 14. So that's going to be that. And Blaze is going to run around this way. No, Blaze is going to go this way, run through this way, run through this way, and attack this guy. And Alexander is going to be holding his position here, and that brings us back to Cass.
All right, so I apologize, but I am mapless. So can you? I'm looking at your stream trying to get an idea. What is this thing?
Just a piece of equipment.
Is it just a okay? So it's just a table with
Right.
miscellaneous stuff
Yeah.
on it. Okay. Is there
It's
anything like?
a
Is there anything like very? Does anything stand out? Like, holy crap, this is something. Can I look around? for
Not
anything
really.
for that,
The only things that you really see in this room are I'm borrowing a different map. Obviously, they didn't have a necromancer map, but
That's fine. I'm just trying to.
It's what you see in this room is like stacks of cadavers on the wall, and then workbenches where bodies are being disassembled and then reassembled.
Okay. So there's nothing. I mean, there's not like piles of books that they're using to do this magic, or that I can kind of pick out.
There, you do see a manual on each workstation.
And it's suspiciously yellow with big white friendly letters on it with a big black bar across the front.
And it says, "Don't panic."
No. They're for Dummies series of necromancy.
Yes, Necromancer for Dummies.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, I just again can't see anything, so I'm
Understood.
trying
No worries.
to get an idea of what's going on. So, all right, and then next question: this guy alive or dead? Because he has the little skull above him, but I wasn't sure.
He is alive.
He is alive. Okay. So then I am going to
All targets currently on the map are alive.
are alive. Wonderful. That answers me.
I just removed the dead
Very well.
targets just to clear up the field.
I am going to. There's something a pound to 5 pounds around, right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I am going to point over towards it, uttering an incantation, and then throw it in the direction of that individual as I cast catapult.
Which individual?
This one.
Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, go for it. Cast.
So I'm going to cast catapult.
And then he has to...
He needs to make a dex saving throw, please. So hold on, I can trigger that for you.
Okay.
If you want to... There we go. So there's the damage if he does not succeed.
He does not succeed.
And I am altering it to be fire as well. I don't know if that'll do anything different on him, but...
Okay, so you begin doing an incantation on one of the operating tables, for lack of a better word. As you throw your arm forward, you see a dozen knives, drill bits, and various sharp tweezy accoutrements, burst into flames and fly across the room.
I approve.
And you did 9 points of damage to him?
No, that's the 14. The 9 was your save.
Okay.
So 14 points of fire damage, if that matters.
In this case, it does not, but it all hurts, and he is bloodied and on fire.
Okay. That will be it for me then.
Okay. And then next is Van Laff, who I think just rolled to attack the flesh golem. The pupper?
No,
I did not.
Okay.
That was me testing the bite attack.
Okay.
Make sure it was going where it was supposed to.
Cool.
Good, because that was a horrible, very accurate bite. I wanted that to be a test run.
All right, I'm going to attack the same pupper again.
Okay.
Now I would be attacking with advantage. Ooh,
Correct. And you did.
okay.
So that's a hit and a hit. So choose whichever hit you want.
Apparently holding Alt causes a automatic advantage.
Mhm.
There's my epic rolls.
Woo! I can't. I
Right.
mean, I
You have enough strength, it doesn't matter.
I was going to say, if it weren't for that strength,
So the dog, again, kind of like trying to back itself into a corner between the two of you. You lunge forward and stab at it, barely catching it, but in its current state, barely is more than enough. And the sword goes about a third of the way into the side of the dog. And then Marcus is going to thread the needle and take shots over here. And then Spoon is going to do spoon
go.
things. Spoon is going to hit critically, and the dog is dead.
The spoon just spooned out its eyes.
Spoon is then going to take its move action, to grant advantage to Luther. Birdie attacks the dog. This guy runs. And Pupper attacks Birdie. Back to the top.
Didn't go. I should have gone after Spoon.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not on the initiative again. What
Spoon's a 10
happened?
and I'm a 9. Okay, so Spoon went over to help pass. So I am going to go that way myself. 20. Moving to the side. I'll go over here.
Okey-doke.
Oh, actually, I will go here and swing at this puppy.
Go for it.
Smash it, Twiggy.
And I don't have advantage here because I'm not.
Correct.
Okay. I don't think so.
A 7 is not going to do it.
Okay.
Mostly we're going to say it was because you were trying to gingerly maneuver around your own bonfire and not light yourself on fire in the process.
No, I'm just hot as I go around.
Right. Top of the order, Luther. Sadly, I think both of those still hit.
Probably. And not. Sneak attack. 2.
7 damage. It is super bloodied, but still alive.
Off just like.
It is going to try to bite at you. It critically fails and will fall farther down the initiative. Not that it matters because it won't live that long.
No, he's going to get spooned.
Yeah. It goes, it snarls, it hisses, it lunges forward to bite on you, and as it does, a wooden spoon comes out of nowhere and thwaps it on the nose, and thus its attack is spoiled. Blaze finishes off this guy, which finishes off this guy. Alexander starts running this way. And that makes it Cass's turn.
Alrighty. So I see the 2 dogs. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
We got this one, Cass. Help Birdie.
30? Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go there and okay. And I am almost out of spell slots, so I'm just going to use Firebolt again.
Okie doke.
On him. Oh, it still hits.
Yeah, they're pretty
There we go. Finally doing some damage there.
nice.
It's the Invoker version of the Wizard that gets the ability to add their
I think
Or
so.
am I misremembering
I believe so.
entirely?
And so he is bloodied, on fire, snarling, smells like barbecued dog hair. Vanwath, you're up.
Okay, so that was like a 2-stay for me, minus the burning dog hair.
Okay.
No, it's just normally burning beard hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So while I'm running by, I'm gonna take a swat at him,
Okie doke.
and that is advantage, correct, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Ouch.
Nice. Okay, so that's a critical hit. Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
What do you want? You just heard him.
Barf. 21 damage from the critical hit, and that will super dead.
He went, ow.
Clang,
So you
clang,
come into
swat.
you come in coming on the fourth the fourth cardinal direction, and as you step forward, you just bring the long sword up, cutting down, snapping the spine of the flesh pupper golem in half, and it just like collapses to the ground. Still like the head kind of biting and snarling, but not able to do anything because it no longer has control over 2 of its legs.
So it's not dead.
I mean, it is. It's just,
Okay.
already dead. It's just an animated thing. So,
Right.
Just twitching.
That's just telling us that the guy who activated them is still alive.
correct. And Spoon is going to come over here to get advantage on this one.
Spoon's gonna whack a puppy.
Yes.
Spoon's good for that.
Spoon
Oh,
almost
definitely gonna
crits
whack a
again.
good spoon.
Good Spoon. Good Spoon. And that's dead. Because I haven't been doing the damage from her attacks, so the 3 that are left obviously wouldn't be left. So
Now me.
down now it's you.
All right. There's nothing else from the spot I'm at. Obvious salivating creatures or anything, right? I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't see anything else in this section of the board.
Does the map with a 2 get an attack? Unfortunately not. No, there is nothing else you can see in this area that
Okay,
can do damage.
15, 20. Move up here. Hi, Birdie.
That's just a lost fate point somewhere.
All right, so I just moved up here. This door is
Unlocked.
now it's open. It is unlocked. So yeah, okay. So now I just see Arthur through the thing. Okay, cool. I'm not seeing like anybody else. What you got? Anybody else? They're just looking around. That's what I do because I don't see anybody else.
Fair enough. And Birdie is going to move with impossible speed. And then take her second action. And is screaming from the other room, "He's over here!" The Necromancer, for his attempt at not being killed, is going to then whack her with a Ray of Sickness.
I don't think that's.
Well, basically that was just over here so I could trigger a saving throw. Which she's not going to make, so she's going to take 2d8 damage. Which she'll survive. Impossible speed or infinite improbability. Not quite infinite improbability speed.
Yeah, she didn't go plaid. It's fine.
Right. And that's back to Luther. I mean, you can hear what room they're fighting in. You just have to figure out how to get there.
So that was a move and a bonus action.
Uh-huh. And you have advantage. And he is dead. Roll your damage. Sir. Yep. Dead. I need something that tells me what these cards are when they come up. I need it to go into chat. Actually, some of them I have reprogrammed to do it audibly. I just haven't gotten through all of them yet. What was that card?
Common loot.
Common loot will be added to the loot. So he is dead. At which point these three are all going to kind of head over this way, and they're going to direct you guys to follow the carpet up and to the left and to the left.
So is that
We out of combat? then?
Yes, you are now out of combat.
I would like to come back and close this door.
Sure. So that
Stop.
no one on the street can see it.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, we picked the lock and didn't blow open the door for a reason.
And then as you all collect, you will notice that there is a chamber with a glowing force field around it. Okay. So there is a chamber with a glowing force field on the wall, and inside is another Necroficer. He is, however, instead of the normal chrome skull mask that all of the Necroficers wear, his is gold.
Big boss Necro.
He's the big boss Necroficer. Blaze, I should have expected you would be one to harbor enemies of the state. Come off it, Galen. You don't care about what's currently running this country any more than the rest of us do. You just wanted the bounty that was being offered for them. Well, you're not wrong. That amount of money can make a lot of friends, if you know what I mean.
Wait. Do you want to enter a bodybuilding contest?
Oh, that hurt. So,
Yeah, Cass takes 4 points of psychic damage after that.
okay, that's fair.
Whoa, wait a minute. That ain't the worst that Cass has ever heard or done.
I've made worse. Never mind.
If anything, you need to roll that about 4 more times, and that's how much
All right.
psychic damage Luther takes.
Right. Every time I do it.
Bacon, who gets disadvantage on their next roll? Is that it? Twiggy for that joke? Because it should be. Yes, bad Twiggy. Bad Twiggy have disadvantage. Okay. You can
Segway.
kind of see him squinting behind the mask. The skull masks are strange in that they air, even though it doesn't seem like there's any film or filter, the area around the eyes is very dark, so it makes it very hard to see the eyes within the mask. Which you've noticed on the dozen or so Necroficers that you have slaughtered within the last hour and a half.
Okay, so I apologize again.
Okay.
But so we're in front of a door. Does the door have a window? Is that how we're seeing this individual?
Yeah. It's not really a door. The lock is just there because there's a force field there.
So it's an open archway. It's just blocked by magic.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what was going on again.
Fate point for Cassidius.
Woo!
-1 to the spoon for the bad pun. That's okay. The spoon still has a fate point.
Thank you, Rose.
Leave the spoon alone. The spoon didn't do the bad joke. That was me.
We punished the spoon.
Leave the poor spork alone.
Can I touch the force field?
Yes. You walk up, touch it. It feels like a piece of magical canvas draped across the doorway. Like you can push your fingers into it and it gives a little bit, but it has enough resistance that you can only push in
So far.
like 6 or 8 inches and not enough to try to get through it.
So it has some slack, but it's almost like the pressure builds up as I push in to stop me from going farther.
Exactly.
That's cool. How'd you do this?
And who are you?
And it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to learn. How'd you do this? Is this something you can? Do you have like a scroll of this? Like, how do you do this? Come on, it's not that hard to explain something.
There is no book wizard that would ever be able to comprehend.
Yeah. I think I know more in my book itself than you know about life.
Well, there's no book. Is there a recipe?
But I know more about death.
So just blackness? Yeah.
Including yours.
Okay.
He snaps his fingers, and you see a shimmering energy around him, and he disappears. At which point, also the force field goes down, but I can't make that happen.
No, that didn't go.
I mean, worked well enough for me. This is Blaze, by the way. He, wherever he just, off to, he's not going to be coming back here anytime soon. He needs to completely rebuild his network. He's going to have most of his wealth sewn into this place. He's not going to be a threat for some time. So and everyone who would have known who and what you were is now us, dead, or just teleported away.
No, we don't know where teleported to, though, so he might be going to go tell somebody else just to make us all miserable, though.
If I had the capacity to teleport out of my base of operations to someplace even safer, that place would not be anywhere near the Wallmen, because it needs to be someplace where no one can find me.
No, I think we're okay for, today. But if he really wanted to be a twit, he could send information tomorrow or the next day, etc.
And before that can happen, I'll be able to sow enough disinformation to say that that we hired mercenaries, and he's going to try to discredit the mercenaries any way he can because he's a sore loser and all his men are dead.
Even I can believe that one. I'm good. Okay, cool.
So,
I would like to loot the bodies.
we are gonna loot the bodies. We are gonna loot the room. We are gonna loot the entire base. During which time also everyone is going to be able to take a short rest, and we are going to end this episode and move on to the next one because I'm going to have about 25 minutes I've got to cut out of it as it is. And Morden played a loot card. Which loot card was that?
Uncommon loot.
So I've got a common and an uncommon to add to my existing loot. Not a problem. I, in fact, have random loot tables for those.
I just want to make you use the tables. That's why.
Do I have the uncommon one done?
I hope so.
I do. All right. So nobody watched the stream. Okay. Let me correct that. Players don't watch the stream.
Fine.
Everybody else, please watch the stream. So.
What?
Chat, tell us what it is.
So we have to do one of them. And from the common, that. And I think I probably didn't fix chat, so it showed them both in chat. That's fine.
Whoopsie.
I mean, we don't know what it is until stuff happens anyway, so.
Yay! I could have totally played that off and nobody would have known because you're the only ones that can see chat. Okay, so we are going to end that there. This is going to be the end of the first part of the episode. If you are watching this on YouTube, please be a good werewolf, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching this. Please tell your friends. If you are here on Twitch, we are going to be moving into the next one in a minute. But first, we're going to do a goofy round of goodbyes. I want to thank Lost Without a Trace, Scorched Ace 97, Greymane Gaming, Morden 56. Thank you all very much. If you have liked this on YouTube, please come and check us out on Twitch. We are playing this at this point by now every Tuesday. So make sure you come by, say hi, have fun, hang out with the people. Bye.